Step one, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Good morning, good morning. It is Monday, April. I have absolutely no idea what the date is today, and I'm not getting any good lighting. It's Monday. I'm about to go get my nails done because they are hanging on for dear life at this point. So I'm about to go get my nails done. I have a market this weekend. It's my first 2-day market. Normally the markets that I do, it's a 1-day ordeal, over and done with. But this market is for 2 days. It's Saturday and Sunday. And I actually have to buy a new tent. So my last market that I did, I don't think I vlogged that market. Not the one where I had a bad experience. The one after that. I did not vlog it. I set up my tent the night before, and then a really severe storm came through during the early morning hours on the day of the market, and my tent broke. So I now have to buy a new tent. The frame snapped, part of the frame snapped from the weight of the water. I guess the water wasn't draining properly from off the top of the tent. But anyway, Walmart has one. From what I saw online, Walmart has one online, in store, for $80. It's a straight leg tent, which not a slant leg, which is the kind that I want, because the last one I had was a slant leg, and I feel like the straight leg tents give you more space, even though they're supposed to be both 10 by 10. I feel like you get more space with the straight leg. So, but yeah, so that's my plan for today. Do that, I'm gonna run out, get my nails done, go pick up the tent, and then come home and get to work. So come along with me while I share my week leading up to market prep with you. Oh, and I also just got a new microphone. So I'm testing it out to see how it goes. Hopefully this footage is going to be, the audio will be good, better than it's been in the past. So yeah.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. 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 Today's gonna be a good day. Yo, set your affirmations,
They're
aspirations.
sold out. There's nothing here but a shovel. The ones that they have are way above what I wanted to spend. Oh, this sucks. Good morning. It is still morning. It is Wednesday, April 26th, and the market is this weekend. So let me catch you up on some things that's going on in my art life right now. So a couple months ago, if you haven't heard of the app called Nextdoor, it's like a neighborhood app that I've been in pretty much since I've owned houses. And basically people post stuff on there oh, there's a suspicious man in the neighborhood, or don't go down this street because there's an accident there. Just different things that's going on in the neighborhood. So I thought it would be a good idea to post some of my art on there. Not really trying to promote or sell anything, but just kind of hey neighbors, I just wanted to share some of my art. I'm a local artist in the area and wanted to share some of my art. Let me know what you think. And so I had really good response to it and feedback. And one lady in particular, this was several months ago, but recently, a few weeks ago, she had reached out to me and was like, hey, have you heard of this place called Our Lit Diaries in Atlanta? They're looking for artists, and I told the owner about you. And I'm just oh wow, because I hadn't spoken to this lady in real life ever. And then on Nextdoor, it had been several months. So I checked out their website and it looked really interesting, like something I would consider being involved in. So basically, Arlet Diaries is a Black-owned bookstore. They sell books by Black authors. They promote Black literacy and Black writing, screenwriting, playwriting, any type of writing by anyone of the African American community. And they also apparently display artists in their bookshop. So I'm like, yeah, I'd be definitely interested in this. And then she wound up messaging me later and was like, hey, what's your email address? The owner wants to email you. So I'm just like, okay, great. Here it is. And I'm like, thank you so, so much, because this lady doesn't know me from Adam. Like, it's just, I'm just really appreciative of her even like remembering me or from the Nextdoor app and even thinking about me. But anyway, so I met with the manager of the store. She liked several of my pieces and they agreed to do an art show for me. So I'm just like, wait, what? I'm thinking they just want art to hang up on the wall for just to decorate their shop, but they're like gonna do a whole show. And I'm like, wow. So I'm still kind of like in disbelief. But anyway, last night I went down to their shop and they were like, yeah, we're going to hang up your pieces now. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And fortunately I had brought like, my originals with me. So I dropped off like 4 originals and a bunch of prints there because they said they'll have a little table set up to where, they'll sell my prints and stuff too. So I say all this to say I have a market this weekend. And I don't have like a ton of originals on hand, and they took 3 or 4. 4. So now I'm trying to figure out what am I going to display in my booth? Because like the major display in my booth most of the time is my wall with all my originals. Now I don't sell a lot of originals at markets normally. I probably only sold 2 originals at a market. So I don't bring my originals thinking that they're going to sell anyway, but they do draw people's attention because a lot of my originals are pretty like big size. So it draws people's attention to my booth, which then brings them in, and then they may buy a print or coasters, bookmarks. Like the smaller priced items will usually sell, but the originals, which are like a couple $100s, don't normally sell, which I expect. But that's like a big part of my booth display that's going to be missing. So my friend gave me a good idea of just displaying my prints on the empty space on my wall in my tent. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to be printing out prints today. I have a list of all the prints I need to print out. And yeah, I'm just trying to get ready for this weekend. So I swear, y'all, there's always something. So I started printing out the prints. I got through like, what I got here? I got like 4 prints here, right? Well, I run out of ink. Not all my inks, but yellow and magenta. Fortunately, I had a magenta already on standby, so I was like, cool. But then the yellow ran out, and I'm like, I normally order my ink online directly from Epson because it just seems to be better price compared to when I buy it in store. But like I said, the market is this weekend and I don't have time to wait for Epson. They take forever. They ship it FedEx, and I guess, I don't know, FedEx is slow or what, I don't know. But it'd be taking like 2 weeks for them to send this daggone ink, and I don't have 2 weeks. So, I'm going to just start checking around the stores. I was looking online and it doesn't seem like anybody has it like in store. I don't know. I was not expecting to run out of ink. I didn't realize my ink was low. Hey y'all, it is Thursday. I know I had said I was going to run out and buy ink and whatnot and continue printing off these prints. That never happened. I don't know. Yesterday I just felt so blah and demoralized. And this is one of my, I guess, what would you call it? Toxic traits, maybe. I'm very much a perfectionist. And when I'm in the zone, I'm in the mode, and I'm wanting to get things done, any type of hurdle that gets in the way of me doing that completely throws me off my game, and I just get into effort mode. So yesterday I'm trying to print out all these prints, and then I realized I'm out of ink. Well, one of my colors of ink. So, with the printer, you have multiple. My printer, if even one color is completely gone, it won't print. It'll allow you to print in black and white, but it won't print in color. So I had a case of magenta cartridge hanging out, waiting to be used. So I stuck that in only for the yellow to run out. I didn't have yellow. So I was just so annoyed with that whole situation. And then I noticed I was running out of clear bags. And then I noticed I was low on chipboard. So it was just like, I'm not even fully prepared to do this at all. And nobody around here sells chipboard. This morning when I got to work, I ordered the ink. So the ink will be here tomorrow. So I still have time to get my prints done. The chipboard came today. I ordered the chipboard yesterday. I just need to restock my whole art room, pretty much, as far as prints go. And it's my fault. I don't want to say I didn't take this market seriously. But what happened was I wasn't expecting to give away a whole bunch of my prints. So if you remember the other day, I was talking about the bookstore that's doing the art show for me. I gave them a bunch of my prints to sell in the shop. So I wasn't expecting that leading up to this market. So yeah, that's why I really wasn't prepared as far as my prints go. But it is what it is. We will make the best of it. I think I'm going to make some, what are these called? Passport holders. So I ordered some blank passport holders and I'm putting my art on them. I think it is so freaking cute. Look at this. And then I sell a book bag that's the exact same design as this. If you open it up, put your passport in there. You can put your ID in there. Tell me this isn't adorable. This is fly. So I think I'm going to make, I only bought 4 blanks because I wasn't sure how it was going to work out, and now I love it. I think I'm going to just go ahead and press the other 3. I have a couple other designs already printed out. Let me show you guys. So this is a gang sheet. I got this for $12 at the print place by my house. And basically I just put as many pictures on here as I can. I just filled up the whole gang sheet. So I can make a couple more of these like this. Probably in the future I'll add more because I could probably fit even more on here, but yeah. So I just cut these out, press them onto the passport holder, and I get this little magical looking gem here. I think I'm going to press a couple of more passport holders so I have those in my booth, and I can't really do anything with the prints right now until the rest of my supplies come tomorrow.
I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up.
Okay, so I made this version. I don't like it because, I mean, it looks cool like this. Okay, so yeah, it looks cool like this, but when you look at it in the book format like it's supposed to, I just don't like how you just only get her head. Like, it looks stupid. So I don't, at first instinct was like, oh, that will look good on the passport holder because of the shape of the picture, but I don't like it. So I want to just doing another one of these. So I have 2 of these ones, which is fine, but I still have one more blank passport holder and I don't know what to do with it. I have a couple of other ideas of what paintings would look good on there. Like, I think this painting will look good. This is just a small little, I was gonna put this on a coaster. I think this will look good on there because it will probably fit the way this one fits, how I just have the double picture on both sides. It'll fit probably the same way. And then a couple other, there's some other ones that I'm thinking about too. So, I don't know. I'm just going to leave that alone for now. Good morning. It is Thursday, April, is it? No, today is not Thursday at all. Today is Friday. And I think I spoke to you guys about having to order more ink. My husband has Amazon Prime, so whenever we order anything from Amazon, we always do it from his account because he pays for the Prime. And I ordered ink through Amazon. They had an option, like, I know with Amazon Prime, you get it like 2 days, I think. Well, anyway, they had an option for like an extra $3. You get it the next day between either 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. So I just paid the extra $3 to make sure I got it between 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. And when I took my son out to the bus stop, it was already at my front door. Like, how can you beat that? I will gladly pay the extra $3, you know, especially for something like, this was only $20 anyway, so extra $3 is not breaking the bank. But that convenience is like unmatched. I'm sorry. So I'm about to pop this in the printer. And I'm gonna see if I can try to get a couple of prints busted out. Hopefully I can get at least all of my 8x10s done. I don't have any 11x14 photo paper, so I want to at least get my 8x10s done because at least that's something. But yeah, so we'll see.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, grow hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Good morning, good morning. It is market day and I'm out here. We got everything already set up. My hair is getting caught on stuff. We have everything already set up. Looks great. Looks a little skimpy because I'm missing a lot of my originals. But it's okay. We gonna make it work. Lots of different vendors out here today. So it's really good showing. This is probably like one of the bigger shows that I've done. So we'll see how the day goes. Well, the weekend goes. And they got horses and stuff over there. I don't know if you guys can see that far away. So we'll see how the weekend goes. And if they do another one, if everything goes well, I'll probably definitely come back. But we'll see how everything goes. So I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll check in with you guys later on.
Step 1, wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time, it's how you want.
I forgot to do an update halfway through the day, probably because we were fighting off gnats the whole time. But anyway, yeah, there's a good crowd here today. Lots of people came through, lots of people. So I'm positive about the turnout for tomorrow too. I'm expecting it to be slower tomorrow than it was today, just because it's Sunday, but you never know. Could very well be just as busy, but a lot of people came through today, so that's good. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Today was a good day. Bye.
A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
So I'm leaving. I know I didn't get to vlog very much today, but let me just tell you, it is windy as heck outside. And it was very difficult to, well, my tent seemed to be staying in place for the most part, but it was like sliding in the beginning. Like I had weights on it and part of it staked down, but the front part wasn't staked down because the ground was too hard for me to get the stakes in. And so the front of the tent would slide in whatever direction the wind was blowing. So that was nerve-wracking. We got the front part taken care of. I got some extra weights from another vendor they let me borrow. It seemed to be not sliding, but it was still like shaking violently back and forth. I had a tent wall behind my grid wall, to try to block the wind from blowing into my grid wall so that my canvases didn't fly off the grid wall. But stuff was still coming off the grid wall. So I had some of my prints up on my grid wall to kind of fill it in more, and those were, because the wind was so strong, those were getting blown off even though we had the back of it blocked. And then at one point I took the grid wall down just to try to, because the wind changed direction, and it was the wind was catching the grid wall from the other side, and so it was like pulling my tent from that direction, in that direction, because the wind would like pretty much fill up the grid wall, and kind of turned it into a kite in a sense, and was pulling my tent in the other direction. So then I decided to take off the tent wall, and then the wind changed direction and started blowing back in the other direction and started blowing my canvases off the wall. And then I noticed that my coasters, which are made from ceramic tiles, were getting blown off of their shelves, and I'm just like, I'm done. Then like I had some more prints in a rack on a table. Those got blown off the table. Business cards were blowing all over the place, and I was over it at that point. So I just packed up. Like my husband came out and helped a little bit, then he left. Then I called him. I was just like, can you come back and help me pack up, because I'm ready to go. This is too much. Like the wind is blowing super hard. I don't know if you guys can see the trees right now, but yeah. Anyway, I had a couple of sales today. My friend came by and bought a print, and then my new friend who I met online, Georgia, came by and with her boys and bought a print. It was my first time meeting her in person. So Georgia, if you see this, hello, thank you for venturing out today to come say hi to me and for picking up a print. I really, really appreciate it. So I bought some barbecue from one of the vendors here. Yes, it is brisket fries or something like that. I don't know. I'm starving. I haven't eaten today, so I'm gonna eat these and chill in my car, and then I'm gonna go home. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.